Play Again was recommended to me by actually two people, Chad Coy and Dr. Todd McDougall. Todd had actually recommended Play Again to Chad, and I've actually heard about it from both about the same time. Todd McDougall is my chiropractor. I go to him for treatment, and he has been telling me about this product for a little while, and finally I took the leap and gave it a shot after basically him egging me on to give it a shot. I'm 23 years old. I am currently an amateur strongman seeking my pro card in the lightweight division, but I also CrossFit on the side. I participate in mud runs, obstacle course racing. I'm fairly active. My strength training regimen, I do free weights, I do heavy compound movements, squatting, deadlifting, overhead pressing, but I also incorporate the Olympic movements as well, the cleans, the snatching. I also try to be as explosive as I can because that's what my sport demands, to be strong and explosive. I train anywhere from 4 to 5 days a week, trying to give myself at least a day of recovery. I do 3 to 4 days a week of strength training, depending if I have a contest coming up, and I try to do 1 or 2 days of conditioning if I don't condition on my strength training days. My conditioning generally consists of bodyweight activity. I try to do full multi-joint movements, full body movements. It can be anywhere from an AMRAP, it's doing something as many rounds as possible with very light weight, like a trap bar deadlift. It could be doing something like a prowler work, or just doing bodyweight exercises, chin-ups, something where I'm get my heart rate up at a high rate, similar to HIIT training or high intensity interval training. I've been taking Play Again for about 6 to 8 weeks now. I started taking Play Again shortly before my last contest in Shreveport, Louisiana. My joints were banged up. The events required of me were a lot of heavy compound movements. I was doing yoke carries, farmer's walks, a lot of things that were high impact on my joints, and never before in my life had I ever experienced joint pain or any type of ailment like that. So I was seeking anything I could to help me recover for this contest. I was feeling, I wouldn't necessarily call it pain, but a lot of discomfort in my joint, just because I've been training very hard for this event, for this contest. And there was 4 out of the 5 events were moving events. They were all fairly heavy. I've been pushing myself too hard and pretty much beyond the point where my joints could hold. But Play Again really helped me recover to compete at that contest. When I first started taking Play Again, I didn't see immediate result, but after about 5 to 6 days, I began feeling the results. My tendons felt awesome. My knee, I could squat to parallel without pain. That hadn't happened for 3 weeks prior to that. My muscle bellies felt awesome. I just felt much better after taking the product. I feel much better after taking Play Again. Play Again has had a positive impact in my life and my training. I think I wouldn't necessarily need it as much if I wasn't training the way I do, but because I'm training for contests, training for various events, it puts a wear and tear on my body, and because this product is aiding in my recovery, it's aiding in my ability to keep pushing myself beyond. And it's just a huge benefit, and it's a game changer for me. I stopped taking Play Again just because I ran out and we hadn't received a new shipment yet. And so during that time, I definitely felt a difference when I stopped taking Play Again as opposed to when I was taking Play Again. It wasn't necessarily I had a lot of high pain, but I could definitely tell there's a difference between when I was taking it and when I was not. I went a week without taking Play Again. After my second cycle of it, after that week period where I stopped, the second time I felt the effect about 2 days in as opposed to 6 days in. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling very good today. This is something I think that's a huge impact on for anyone of any age, but especially competitive athletes, just because, especially at my age, if you're doing my type of sport where you're constantly doing heavy compound movements, or you're doing any sport where you're putting a wear and tear on your body at a great pace, it's just going to aid your recovery. It's going to help you to push through another workout. I tend to take Play Again right before I train, that way, because that's when I need it the most. On my off days, I take it before I go to bed because I absorb it better. But I think it's a huge, again, game changer for any athlete, especially at my age, because the more you can prevent injury, the longer you're going to stay in competing. I would recommend it for their health and well-being, but it'd be nice if I was the only one on it. If someone's hesitating about using this product, I totally understand because it's newer. There's a lot of other stuff out there that says they'll do a similar thing or a similar effect, but this is not like other products. This is nothing like anything I've ever had before, ever. This is a solid quality product. I do recommend you research it yourself, that we have a better understanding. Just like anything else, I don't think anyone should blindly go into anything. Look up the product, but the results speak for itself. You don't have to, I can say it works, and that's all I need to say because it works. I don't have to tell you anything else. Now, I could go into great detail about how it works, what it does for you, what it can do for you, but bottom line is it gives results, and that, to me, is all that matters. Bottom line, Play Again works, and I think that's all that really needs said. I mean, I've taken glucosamine, I've taken chondroitin just for joint and fish oil. I will still continue to take fish oil. I do believe the benefits of that, but Play Again is nothing like chondroitin, it's nothing like glucosamine, it's nothing like other joint aids I've ever taken. Play Again is the bomb.